Yo, Planet Hank live show, the greatest goddamn live show in the history of the fucking internet. Get your asses up there. We're having some fucking coffee this morning. And we're talking some shit with my man's JR fucking Ridge. What's going on, big dog? Woo!
Not much, man. I was out doing some errands this morning, and it just worked out good that I could hop on real quick.
Hell yeah, bro. We've been waiting to have you, bro. It's taken fucking a minute to get it fucking popping, but dude, tell me about fight news, your fight career. What's going on with JR Ridge, bro?
Right now, I just came off a win in July. I ended up fighting a guy named Justin Martinez. He's a solid guy, definitely a strong MMA guy. I knew he was going to come in and try to brawl and try to work the clinch with me. So I had a solid game plan on when he did just time up, weather the storm, and then utilize my distance, hit him on the outside.
And knocked him out, bro. And you got it. Third round. Yeah. Fucking. So now you're 2-1, and you need a big fight. You need a big ass fight. And this weekend, we seen some fireworks. We seen some speed out there in the 125 division. Tell me that shit wasn't awesome to see.
Yeah, it was, man. John Dodson, I've been a fan of his, ever since the UFC. He's a great guy, great competitor. But yeah, I think that would make sense for me. Yeah, fast. He's a lot like my style. He's quick. Like, I didn't realize how quick he was. Like, he threw like 4 or 5 left hooks on Benoit.
And his ass, like, he had like this little bit of viciousness that I feel is missing from some of the fights. Like, and some of the UFC guys bring that. They bring that little bit of like, nah, you got to go full speed ahead here. Because Dodson was fighting in a different pace than other people than we're usually used to. He was making that happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah. His pace was crazy in the UFC.
He said, Jacob Villasnor says, yeah, I mean, he's only lost to the very best in the world. That's true. Yeah. Dodson was a real big deal over in the UFC until fucking what's his name? DJ came over there. You know what I mean? Is like that was like his opponent, Yeah. And they had 2 battles. I think he lost both of them. Dodson lost both of those fights. But that's the only ones,
Yeah. And Dodson, man, did you see his older brother or his younger brother actually fought on the same card too?
Yeah, dude, that was awesome. I like to see that those guys were like competing with each other. Dude, like the Diaz brothers, fighter brothers. That's a badass combo. When you got your brother to fucking pressure you and egg you on and fight with you your whole life, bro, like, nobody's going to push you harder than your brother, bro. And you could tell they both were like, who's going to get the fastest KO?
Yeah.
Dodson tried. Like, he almost pulled it off, but the first one with 30 seconds, the way his brother there just stepped over and hit him, it was like, oh, Lord, that was hard. And you could see that anger in his eyes, like, where it was like, nope, this is happening. You're getting knocked right the fuck out. And Dodson came out trying to knock that boy out, too, Yeah.
Yeah, and Benoit, that guy is no pushover. Like, he just left the UFC himself.
Yeah, Howie Adderton goes, they had bets on who would KO their opponent first.
Yeah, and what's funny is John is the older brother, but he's so much smaller than the younger brother.
Yeah, tiny, little ass dude. All that energy, you can feel it, like his energy level. Like even when he's like walking out and shit, it's like, dude, this guy. He's got some fucking monster in there. He's got some fucking energy. He's not sleepy, and That's dangerous. When someone's
Yeah.
gonna show up and fucking do it and fucking do all the comments and bring their brother and bring all the bullshit, you know, it was beautiful to see. People love that fight. It definitely was. I want to see it. I want to see who he fights next. You know.
Yeah.
So what would you do? I mean, honestly, you gotta have. I mean, I don't know. Do you think you're faster than him? Probably not, right?
I'm quick, but you know, he just comes with such ferociousness. You know what I'm saying? And you know, there's a couple, a couple different things in that fight. You know, you got to weather the storm with that quickness there for the first couple rounds. You just got to have a solid game plan. You know, I think Benoit was just overwhelmed, right off the rip. But you know, I think if anybody, whoever goes against him next, they just have to be able to judge the distance properly. They've got to know that he's going to come in and rush you like that. So if he's going to rush you like that, you've got to be able to judge the distance properly, shoot an uppercut right up the middle, or tie him up when you need, and just hold on and then let the ref break you up and then reset.
Yeah, like I agree with you. There is grabbing allowed. Like, someone needed to grab that man over and over and over, because definitely going out and trying to street race against John Dodson is definitely not. You are not going to do well in the first 1 minute of a fight against someone moving that fast. Like, you could catch him. He could get caught. He's just a dude. But why take that risk? Like, I get it. The crowd starts going crazy and all the pressure's on and you got to get it done right now. But it's like, dude, now you're just playing his game. He's just going to fucking land a punch in there, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
And in reality, he's little. If you fucking grab him and pull his fucking head down and make him look stupid and push him around, I don't know. I bet you he has a lot of cardio too. 125.
Yeah.
It's gonna be.
I'm sure he does. I'm sure he does.
Right. Like, he looks like a natural athlete too. The other one in your weight division that people are talking about is Chancey Wilson. Chancey definitely told me about you. He wants to fight you. Last time he came on my show, he mentioned you. He said straight up, fucking, I want to either fight Ridge. I think he said Dodson possibly, but Dodson hadn't fought yet. So it was sort of like, what do you think about Chancey? Chancey's nasty too. 125.
Yeah. I actually saw Chancey fight in Wichita. Because I had cornered Julian Lane in a fight in Wichita a year ago. And then I saw him fight Justin Martinez on the app. But yeah, you know, I like Chancey Wilson. Like, he's definitely a good dude, nice guy. Like, I don't know if he remembers me, whenever I said what up to him in person while I was at the fight with Julian in Wichita. But, you know, he would be definitely a guy under my radar for sure. You know, his style, his size, matches. It definitely would be a good fight between the both of us. But yeah, Chauncey Wilson. I've been talked to about Chauncey Wilson for, you know, the last couple fights now. So it's
I feel like the 125 division gets overlooked in the UFC. In all combat sports, for some reason, people have this in their mind. It's like, those little guys, and then it's like, but at bare knuckle boxing, it's like, a lot of what people complain about with the UFC 125 division is like, they're going to grab, they're going to grapple, they're going to be so fast that sometimes people get bored with that. They want to see a knockout, they want to see a sub, you know, and these guys, but then there's the fans who get it. It's like, you can't move that fast at heavyweight, bro. You see how fast Dodson was? There's the spirit of the 125ers.
Yeah.
Chancey had it. You had it in round 3. It's like, bro, when the cardio doesn't wear down and when these 125ers can keep going full pace all the way to the 5th round, that's the shit. That is the difference, you know?
Yeah, you know, it's kind of crazy too. It's like, people want to see the bigger guys and knockouts, this and that, but just like you said, the people that appreciate the sport and appreciate the skill that each division brings to the table is a plus. And 125, like our weight class here in BKFC is stacked. A lot of talented fighters. Like whenever, like I had mentioned to my manager, I'm like, I'd love to fight Chauncey Wilson. Like he is an excited guy. His skill is good. It's not like a brawler. Like he definitely has boxing skill, and I like to fight those types of guys that have skill that we can put on a show. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And it's crazy that now that the 125 weight class is getting bigger, and it's also the talent level is getting higher, that we just have to keep growing. And I can't wait for David Feldman to finally have that 125 tournament for the belt, because I definitely think that I know
Oh,
for
it's
a
coming
fact
now.
I know for a fact that I am a top contender for that belt. So
Bro, it's coming because, like you said, Dodson is here, okay? And so it's sad to say, but sometimes it takes that. A UFC fighter pops over and somehow gives it this legitimacy. Oh, well, sorry. If that doesn't line up with the egos of the fighters, oh, but I get it. BKFC fighters are badass motherfuckers. But that following isn't there. That little spirit of the fans are like, a lot of times fans are what we call casuals. They don't know. They don't know. They need to be told. They need to be told, watch, this is going to be a good fight. And then it is, but then they see something like Dodson, and the way he came out was the difference. It was an unusual moment for 125ers. Nobody had seen anybody move that fast. Nobody's really. You got Lorenzo Hunt tries that shit. You got fighters who move fast, but
yeah,
for the most part, you don't. People have a pace when they fight. They act meticulous. Like look at Christine Ferreira. She whooped that girl quick this weekend, but usually she fights slow during the first round and feels out her opponent.
yep.
Obviously, she took Taylor out real quick this time. She looked mad or whatever. She got, but
That was definitely well, one, Christine Ferreira. She's on another level in that weight class. Like, but yeah, like she had mentioned that she is a slow fighter, or slow
right.
pace in the first round. Just a lot of fighters are like that. Sometimes I like to download that data, see how my opponent moves, and then get it going.
Yeah.
But she immediately she did her homework on Taylor Starling, and it definitely showed. So
It looked like that weirdness at the beginning. She punched her, and Christine went back all weird. And then I know Jules, Christine's girlfriend, is sitting here fucking making slow-mo videos of it and shit. Last night I was watching, and they're like, she never punched her. It was a trip. She slipped. Da da da. Whatever. All I know is that as a fighter, and has Christine, and I know Christine very well, but she's fucking. She got mad when she fell back in front of everybody like that right off the beginning. You could see it. She was like, oh. And then whatever she was saying was, mother, fuck you, bitch. Just fucking. I was like, yo. This is pure anger, okay? So it was awesome.
yeah,
Fucking
yeah,
great to see that speed work. See, they're 125ers also. And
yeah. They are.
that's some viciousness there. The 125 division, men and women, I'm telling you, it's heating up. I think that the 4 players are going to be you, Dodson, Chauncey Wilson, Devin Gibson. There's probably someone else in there who's going to get mad at me for not saying them, but any of those matchups, I would not be mad to see you fight any of those 3 people right there. Any of them. Fireworks.
Right.
Fireworks.
Oh yeah.
You out of everybody there, you seem durable. Are you bigger than them?
I'm bigger than Chancey. I was like an inch taller. I'm not a very big guy, but I was like an inch taller than Justin Martinez. I was
How
bigger
tall?
than he was.
What are your stats and how much do you weigh when you're walking?
Walking, I'm probably like 140, 145.
Okay, yeah, so you're definitely cutting.
And then technically 5'5". and then yeah.
Yeah, so
But
so out of these guys, you are fucking jacked and short. Like you are 5'5" and weigh 140. So you're pretty that's pretty stocky for, you're not like Devin Gibson is more of the skinny type. Like he's ripped and cut and has muscles too, but he's not adding anything extra on there. Same with
yeah,
Chancey. Chancey's got that real natural cut body. Like, and obviously he works his ass off, but he seems real small.
yeah, slender. Sometimes, to be honest with you, I wish I was that body type, man. Like it's just like I carry, you
Water
know,
weight.
all this. Like I'm bulky. I'm a bulky.
I'm the same way, bro. I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah, and I don't even lift weights, dude. Like it's all cardio and
If you
endurance
did,
training.
your ass would weigh 150. It'd be like fucking. Same with me. If I go to the weight room, dude, gains. Like right off, like first week, like Jesus Christ, Hank's lifting weights. Like every time I work out, I'm trying to do cardio and jujitsu and lose that fat. And it's
Yeah.
like if I tried to bulk, I'll be 200 pounds in fucking 2 weeks.
Exactly. That's why I try to stay away from them.
Absolutely, stay away from it.
Yep.
Fucking, yeah, so BKFC, JR Ridge, fucking 125 division. What else? Tell me something funny about you. You live in Florida. You got that blonde hair going, little bit of fucking, little frosted tips. Where do you live in Florida?
Tampa.
Tampa?
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Tell us about Tierney and Steve-O and all of them. You know them?
Yeah, man. Tierney comes out to our gym on Saturdays to spar. Like we have an open sparring on Saturdays. Steve-O's down the street. He comes through. Like I said, Julian Lane was with us for a while. Ryan Reaver, that now is fights on the card. He's one of my teammates.
Yeah.
He's a 135er. Henry Williams is now on BKFC. He's a 155er.
Yeah.
And they're all my teammates. So we've got a good solid core group in our gym, and then down the street we've got Dave Mundell with Jihad and all those guys, and
Yeah, you got everybody right there.
yeah, Jared Warren's out there, and then we've got Martin Smash Brown. It's like we all train together. We all try to get together as much as we can. Dave Mundell is like an older brother. He comes through all the time. I actually train his little brother. And so yeah, man. So we've got a lot of talent floating out.
Do you ever have any like badass sparring sessions or anything funny happen? Like there's gotta be. You gotta have all the BKFC guys start acting up or something. Like you guys
No,
have more.
man. Like actually, no. Everybody's pretty cordial. Pretty, nobody's as crazy as we seem. During fight night.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. It seems
Yeah.
like y'all are crazy, especially like Alex Tierney and all the hoodlums fighting outside the fucking goddamn BKFC Tampa and shit.
Yeah,
They
Alex
have-
Tierney though, he is a character. Like I'm not gonna lie, the way he is the way he is every single day.
Right.
Yeah, that is him. That is him. But yeah, I haven't seen Alex since the fight, but he normally comes through on Saturdays for sparring. So we'll definitely have to cut it up whenever I see him next. So
Hell yeah, bro. Like, people, like, honestly, he pissed everybody off, but at the same time, some people enjoyed it. I liked it. I was thoroughly entertained. What he said about the promotion and what happened at his fight in Tampa, I'm not mad at him for those comments, bro. Dude, that made no sense. Dude, you punched the man and now they DQ'd the whole fight? Like, how the fuck did that even happen? I mean,
yeah,
it's in
that was
slow-mo.
bizarre.
He punched dude right in the eye, and Derek said, time out, basically, and then they called the fight. And
Yeah,
then
it was
they,
it was bizarre.
And honestly, the thing outside, it's like they blamed Alex for that. And it was like, bro, that wasn't Alex. First of all, him and Steve, like when you watch the video and just look at it from what is on, now they might have been talking shit. We don't have the audio. But at the same time, The dude that punched HD was backed up with his back to a railing. Like,
Yeah.
dog. Like anywhere in life, if you come to my house and back me up into my room, it's not me being aggressive. You're outside these people's fight. You don't have a fight. You're outside after their fight while they're getting fresh air or fucking breathing or bleeding or whatever they're doing. Like, hey, are they innocent? No. But they're running around like hoodlums outside. And the only one that shouldn't have been there was HD and all his boys running around, running amok. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah. That was a crazy night. Like that whole situation, I couldn't believe.
what? You know? Like,
Yeah, I was just like, what? That's Alex. What is he doing outside? Like, what was even going on?
the whole
But yeah,
weekend. And then his opponent had that AR-15 and made like a threat. And fucking, it was like, okay, what the fuck is happening in Fight World? Honestly. And
yeah,
Tierney, like you said, you're like, this is how he is every day. And that's how he is at the gym. And he's a little firecracker and he's always doing something. But like, yeah, do I think that caused all that? Yep. I do think him fucking around and making a big scene aided to it. But he kind of got fucked up like the whole weekend. It didn't go his way. That did not go how he wanted it. No.
nah. Especially his debut, I think he wanted to make a statement.
Yeah. Yes. He would have loved to come out, knock dude out, had everything go smooth, no fight outside, no AR threat, no weird fucking round one DQ. And definitely not that huge split. Like, what the fuck? It
Yeah,
was like as if he started yelling. That's what according to the show and what everybody says, he started yelling. It was a headbutt. It was a headbutt. And that made the commission basically freak out. They were like, bro, it was a headbutt? Was it a punch or a headbutt? And nobody like, and they called it, but there was no headbutt. You know, it's like when
yeah,
you really watch it, it's like he didn't get headbutted. He got uppercutted in the head.
yeah,
And Derek Gates, dude, that was beautiful head snatching bare knuckle technique. He fucking grabbed his head, got him right down in the sweet spot, and fucking, you know, I thought he was gonna knock him out right there, but
yeah,
he did the next best thing, which is cut him so bad. If that fight had gone to round two, I bet that doctor could have fucking stepped in.
yeah,
It was under
yeah.
the eye, so it wasn't as if it was bleeding into the eye, but yo, that BKFC doctor down in Florida, don't be going to him. He's going to cancel the fight.
Yep. He's strict on that.
Bro, he stopped some fucking fights. He does not care about if you're mad. Definitely not. That dude, I don't know who he is, but he wears those fucking goggles and shit.
Yeah, that's he's with he travels with bare knuckle. Like he was at the New Mexico one. I want to say he went to London with him. Yeah, he's like the main doctor. I think that he's on staff with bare knuckle.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, and he keeps people safe, but there's been some
He
times
does.
where I've been like, bro, dude, this is ridiculous. He's stopping the fight. There's no need to stop it. It happened once. There was a couple stoppages at BKFC this weekend. Uh, one of them was the girl fight. I feel like that girl fight, they stopped. Was it Cassie Robb and the other girl? I don't know. She fought at 115 or something.
Yeah, the blonde girl.
Yeah, they like
The
stopped
tiny
it
little
while they
blonde
were
girl.
still standing up. It was like that's
Yeah,
happened before. It
she
happened
was
to
just throwing haymakers,
Yeah,
like crazy haymakers. She came out like a spitfire too.
yeah,
But
just come out fucking that
yeah,
girl she was from New Mexico, and yeah, she was beating that ass, but none of those punches were hitting perfectly or anything. And
yeah,
they stopped the fight with Jenny Savage and Britton Hart under the same circumstances. It's like, all right, yeah, she's getting hit, but she didn't go down. She didn't hit the mat. Britton Hart was hitting her harder than this one, you know?
yeah. I mean, the first couple were like hard shots, but then the next were like she had gassed herself out and she was just
Yeah,
swinging for the fences.
that.
Yeah,
It's like the ref. If the ref had waited 15, 20 seconds, would that have changed everything? It's like, okay, well, she could have gotten the knock down or knock out.
right.
That's what the knockdown rule is there for. Like, dude, you knock her down, and then we do the standing 8. But like, you're just rushing up, and the ref grabs her and says, "No, you're done." You know, okay, whatever. I'm not a ref, but you're not supposed. I always felt like at bare knuckle, like you gotta let the fight happen. You can't like save them from getting punched, bro. Like,
Right. And if it does look like they're unable to defend themselves, then I feel like it's the time to step in. But
right, like
some of
okay.
them,
So over at BYB, yeah, there's the answer. Cassie should have taken the knee. That's exactly right. Nobody thinks of it because they're all MMA fighters and they come over and that shit doesn't work. But going over in boxing, dog, someone's flurrying on you and getting off on you and fucking nailing you in your gas. Take the knee. Fuck them.
take the knee or tie up.
Yep. That's the other thing is tie up. But if you can't, if you're stuck and you're just going like this, fucking take the knee down, breathe, get them the fuck off you. Then you have to restart, you know, and hey, whatever. It's easy to armchair it from after the fight and say what we all would have done. But, you know, to me, the ref stopped that one a little early. I don't know. I don't think it was that bad, though. I mean, and the other thing is those are super. Cassie is, she's a new fighter, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, Andrew Glenn is a shitty ref, Derek Gates says. There we go. There we go. Has anything ever happened to you in your fight career or BKFC that was fucked up? What's the worst thing?
I mean, not really. Not through BKFC. I mean, my second fight in BKFC, I fought a guy named Daniel Alvarez. He didn't make weight that that fight. I agreed to still take the fight. I got cut in the third round, and then the doctor that I can't remember his name, but he stopped it in the fourth.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was your
That
loss?
that was my loss in Orlando. That was in May, and May this year in Orlando.
And he stopped it. What was his issue? The cut?
Yeah, the cut.
Where was it? Like above your eye?
I was cut there in between my eyebrow, cut on this side, and then I had a cut down here.
So they were just like, bro, the blood's going in his eye. You can't see, pretty much.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, we're in the fight game, and we're in the bare knuckle game. So.
You look at Derek Gates says, he need him in the balls and got a no contest. Holy shit. Derek Gates goes in. Yo, you seen Derek Gates? That dude's wild as fuck, man. These motherfuckers. What the fuck are you doing, Derek? You know what I mean? I love it. I love the newer fighters with that crazy energy. Like, as a fighter grows up, they learn how to control all of these things, especially in the media and on their social medias. They learn what to say and what not to say. New fighters come in like Alex Tierney and are just like, fuck you. You know?
Yeah.
And it's exciting to see. It's like, you know, it's fun because it's that fighter spirit, you know? Before they learn, dude, don't say shit, you know? Before they learn, they go out and they're starting to sell their fights and, you know, and I'll tell you, that can make or break you. Like, it really does. The difference between getting the good fights and not is, do you have media that people want to consume? Are you interesting? Are you fun? If you don't want to go out and tell everybody that you're going to knock your opponent out and that they're a pussy, it's just not as fun to watch the fight. It really is, you know?
Right.
I've watched this shit my whole life.
Well, we saw it with, this fight with Christine Ferreira and Taylor Starling. Hats off to Taylor Starling. Like, she's a phenomenal fighter. Great person. But, leading up to the fight, there was a lot of, talk and stuff going on to build the fight up. And then, it's just a crazy situation that night. So.
Yeah, dude, that's called wolf tickets. Now, all right, and I get it, because a lot of people are like, I don't want to fucking have any problems with Taylor or any of this, but at the same time, Dog, you came out and told us that you're going to knock the bitch out. You're not scared of her. Da 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 da. You came out dancing at the fucking thing like retarded, you know what I mean? Like, and then quit? Like, bro, we don't want to see quit. Like, even if you just got knocked out, or even on the first, say when Christine just came in on the first flurry right there, just stay the fuck down. That's all you had to do. Stay down.
Yeah, take the 8 count, stand up, reset. I mean, tie up.
But
even, like,
turning to the crowd and being like, I can't do it. And then going down and making the whole thing about that. It's like, if Taylor had done every single same thing that she did and she just didn't say those words, if she just got hit all those times by Ferreira and went down and was like, yo, dude, and just stay there, 2 more seconds, it would have been over. You wouldn't have had all these comments. You wouldn't have been all that press, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like sell the fight. Taylor's a master of it. She sold that fight like a motherfucker. She got people like dreaming with her. I'm literally like talking to friends that I watch and fuck around with fights that are telling me that she's the greatest fighter of all time and she's going to knock Misfit out in the first 20 seconds. You know, like there are people that truly believe that. And it's just like, and that's what I mean by it. That's how you sell a fight. That's why she has like 180,000 followers on her Instagram and shit. And not only that, she's got OnlyHands and shit. She's out here naked, selling pictures and doing all the shit. You know, girl fighters that do the OnlyHands get a leg up. They really do. They get a huge leg up, you know? Duh.
Yeah.
I'm going to follow that shit. I want to see that ass, you know? But it does sell the fight. She sold it. She grabbed Misfit's belt. She did all that, but there's a fine line between going too deep into that water. She just, you know, it's like suicide mission shit. Like, you know?
Yeah.
Dumb. She should have grabbed somebody. She should have fucked with someone else. If she had went over there and fucked with Britton Hart in the same way and grabbed Britton Hart's fucking, I don't even know, go grab Joey Beltran's ass or something and fucking start a big, huge fight.
Could you imagine if that would happen? Yo, that would have been crazy. Oh, that'd be hilarious. Oh my gosh. Yo,
Find
Britton
someone
Hart-
your own size to pick on, Taylor. Bro, yes. Yo, remember when Pearl Gonzalez went in at the press conference on Britton and Joey? Britton's like, they were like, you're a fake bitch. And Britton's like, well, at least I don't have 2 fucking fake pair of tits. And then Pearl's like, well, I bet your man wants to see him too, you know, and fucking
Yeah,
Bret
I
Hart
saw
lost.
he was in my DM. I think that's what she said. I
Your
was
man
like,
was
dang,
in
that
my
is
DMs.
savage. Yeah.
Ooh, spicy. That was hilarious, bro. That was like one of my favorite all-time press conferences, period.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That's when fucking Lorenzo smashed the belt. And that
Was
was
it?
yes. Lorenzo
That was-
smashed the belt. Fucking dat with Palomino fucking going off on each other. And
yeah,
Pearl,
that was Knucklemania
Yes.
last year, right? Knucklemania
Yes.
2.
Yes.
Dang, that was a crazy press conference.
That was one of the best. It was one of my favorite. Dat
Yeah.
out there fucking, and Palomino, they were going off. Palomino's like, he's on my Instagram more than his kids, you know, more than he's on his wife and kids. Like, Palomino trying to talk shit. It was funny. It was like I don't know. It's very rare that you see the very top level fighters that are up at the champ levels and the belts going off like that.
Yeah,
You know?
I know, right? Yeah. Well, Lorenzo was coming to get that belt, right? He was coming to get the belt. That's
Dat
what
be dat?
was Lorenzo.
Oh, Lorenzo, yeah. Lorenzo
Yeah, that's why he was
going
acting
to
crazy
fight
like
Hector.
that. Yeah. Yep. And then he ended up winning that night.
Grabbed the fucking belt and slammed it. That was my favorite BKFC moment ever. I like funny trash. I don't care. I told Dave that. I said, bro, this is my favorite shit. People are like mad. Oh, you disrespected the belt. Fuck that.
He smashed that belt like 10 times on the floor.
Yo, smashed the belt. Told them all. Dude, he scared the shit out of Hector. Hector got up, and in his body motion, there was a bottle, a glass bottle on the table. Hector grabbed the glass bottle and had it behind his back. Dave, if you watch the video, Dave grabbed the bottle from Hector. Hector was like, bro, who the fuck? The funniest comment that whole fucking, the whole fucking shit was after all that brawl happened, they threw the tables, all that. Fucking Hector says, I thought the fight was tomorrow. Yeah. Like, bro. Yeah, bro. No. Not when you're fighting Lorenzo Hunt. That fight is all week long, okay?
Yeah, exactly. What was he saying? Ain't no champ until I say so.
Yes, that's his new. That's Lorenzo's new slogan. Ain't no champ unless I say so.
Dude, he's made a name of himself.
Bro, right now Lorenzo is BKFC. Really, like the way, like I get it. Like Dave said when he came on my show. It's growing pains. The little drama with the 185 to 205, how it all got messed up and shit. That's because there wasn't a lot, it's new. He needed to clear some shit up. Hector came in, fucking isn't going to fight again. That fucked everything up. And then the way that fight included the 185, it pissed everybody off. It made the whole thing, obviously Mike Richmond got thrown in, like it all got fucked up. But in that, here comes Lorenzo. All of those things that got fucked up were good for Lorenzo. They were. Yeah. It's like all of a sudden his name was like all the way from 170 all the way to 205. There really was no more. It was like everything was him. Still is.
Yep. I'd like to see him and Richmond fight. I think that would be a good one.
Yeah, like Richmond, it would be a cool fight to watch, but it makes no sense. It just didn't. I did the podcast right after that happened with Lorenzo, Isaac Doolittle, fucking Hero Henry, and fucking who's the other one in the mix there? Hero Henry. Who did I say? Lorenzo, Hero, Isaac Doolittle. There's another one I forgot. But they're all more relevant to fight Lorenzo Hunt than Richmond. Like, it makes no sense with Richmond. Even Dave wanted to push that Richmond fight.
Yeah, because Richmond just came off the fight with Rickles.
Right, and it's just not.
And it looked good.
It looks like it's not going to happen now. We got Lorenzo Hunt is fucking signed up to fight motherfucking Hero Henry. So that's going to be.
Just a heads up, I just got 10% on my battery left.
Oh, yeah.
So. My bad, my brother.
That's cool, brother. We'll get it done. Fucking. Who do you think's gonna win, Lorenzo or Hero Henry?
I'm gonna have to go with Lorenzo, man.
Yeah, me too.
I'm gonna have to. He's got those fast twitch muscles that a lot of big guys don't.
Yeah, definitely fast twitch there. Yo, there's your homie Reber. He says, "Tell him to get to the gym now."
Yeah, I'm supposed to be training. I'm about to go train with those guys right now. So.
Bro, tell Reber to give you a fucking haircut. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yo, he does cut my hair.
He does?
He does cut my hair.
Did he put that? He frosted that shit for you?
No, man. I bleach it before every fight, and this is what.
Oh, you bleached it. Yeah. I used to do that. See, I'm teasing you now, but in the 90s when I was in high school and Eminem came out, bro, I was all over it, bro. I had the same shit. Shave the hair, or bleach it, and shave it, and then fucking bingo.
Right, fire. And white tee and jeans.
Yep, white tee or a button-down, like, blue shirt. You remember that shit back in the day?
Yeah.
Fucking hilarious. So you're going to the gym. All the guys are there waiting. You're supposed to be there now. When were you going? 11?
They started around. They said around 10:30, 11. So I'm right on time. So.
What are you sitting outside?
Yeah, I'm in the car. I'm not in the gym yet. Like I'm literally across the street from the shop where I got my alignment done.
Well, what I want to talk about for a second is, if you haven't already, check out PlanetHank.com. We're selling fucking goddamn CBD fucking pre-rolled joints, right? But the big news is we started writing articles and putting articles out and fucking pictures and written content to go along with all the video and podcast content that I always make. So you could go on the website, planethank.com. You can read the articles, share them. We're always looking for shares. You'll probably see yourself get featured. Like part of what's interesting and entertaining is like, dude, I'm Hank. I'm an independent journalist. I have no connections, to anybody. I say what the fuck I think and feel and fucking what I know as to be the truth. I'm not being fucking influenced from any promotion or anything like that. And that appeals to people who are consuming and interested in this sport. Nobody likes to be sold a used car. They do not. They like to make their own decision. Motherfucker, I'll buy a used car, but I'm going to go look at it. I don't care what the salesman has to say. So
Right.
they come over here to Planet Hank because they know they're going to get that fucking tabloid style, ooey gooey. Like, I don't care who I piss off. I probably pissed Taylor Starling off quite a bit all weekend, having Truck and Carson coming on and talking about their relationship with each other. You know what I mean? Hey, that man's wanted to say it. It was fucking awesome, bro. It was hilarious. I'm still interested in it. I have questions for him still. And I've already interviewed him twice, But so we got all the new shit, articles, stuff going up. We added articles about the BKFC cannabis fucking ban. They banned all the CBD sponsors. Did you have any CBD sponsors or anything? No.
I didn't. Nah.
Some fighters are pissed. You know what I mean? Like, I have all my sponsors are CBD and marijuana, so it's a problem. But we did an article on that. We did one on Link. I got fucking Mike Vasquez from BY. Did you see BYB this weekend? Yeah, nobody. See, Mike Vasquez is all mad at me because in the article it talks about how BYB is a smaller show than BKFC. And he's sensitive to that, I guess. So, I don't know. They're mad at me. But the articles are fire, bro. And, we'd love to write one about you and fucking, and we'll probably write one about a lot of the different fighters, But you coming on here and promoting yourself, we all appreciate it. The people in the comments love it. Fucking.
Well, thank you for having me. I
Yeah,
appreciate
brother.
that.
We'd love to have you more. One of the things here, to get sponsors and to get yourself more into the community, I like to invite my people into podcasts all the time. Like, I'd love to see you way more often. It doesn't even have to be a full thing, even just popping in and out. I have Planet Hank Locker Room, which is our group that we all can share. I'm inviting you to be able to share your own content and gym picks and stuff that you're doing into the locker room to help us stay involved. What makes this sport the most interesting is when I know, dude, I know J.R. Ridge. I know that he was at the gym. Those are his training partners. Ooh, he's fighting this guy, that guy. Here's the backstory. That's what people want to know. So when you go in there, we're not, oh, who'd you fight? Who is it? Morales? Oh, what happened? That's the problem. There are so many different fights, and there's a lot of new debut guys coming in that will never fight again. And you don't want to get caught up in that mix. It's so easy. Just stay active and post.
Yep.
Come on the show, watch the show and comment. And trust me, you'll gain a lot of new friends and followers out of here.
No, man. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate all of it.
Hell yeah, brother.
I appreciate the conversation today. It was a good one to get my day started. So.
Hell yeah, bro. Go get that gym workout in with your bulky little ass. Go slam fucking Reber.
Yeah, I'm going to get his ass. All right, man. I appreciate you having me again.
Hell yeah, dude. Later. Thanks for coming on.
All right.
Bro, fire. Having new people in the show, having fucking shit like that. That's what the most fun part about all this shit is just like making connections with people, having some fun, doing what we got to do. You know what I mean? Like, that is where it's at. Fucking, I'd love to have JR on more. I can't wait to see who these guys all get matched up with. I feel like we do a lot of work matching people up and just talking it out. Hell yeah, share it up. what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna bring out the motherfucking goddamn fucking dog treats from fucking sweetheal.com. You can get these CBD dog treats on sweetheal.com. They got all the fucking CBD products that y'all need for recovery and for fucking clearing that mind up. Put some dog emojis in the comments. 3 people put dog emojis in the comments, and my boy who's standing by right here, Mr. Marcus, is going to get himself a nice snacky snack, a very nice snack. Derek Gates says, I was just informed by the commission, didn't approve my next bout. There's a dog emoji. There is a dog emoji. One more. Let's go, motherfucker. Do what you got to do to get that boy Marco his snack. There it is, Derek Gates. That's a good boy. That's a daddy's good boy. Come on. Come on. That's who it is. Yes, that's one. I'll give you your second one. You finish. And that's a 2. What a good boy. What a very good boy. Shout out to sweetheal.com. Shout out to Turp House Farms with a Z.com. Shout out to Just Blaze Clothing. Shout out to Cherokee Diversified. Shout out to everybody. Now, head over and check out the articles. We just posted an article that covers fucking all of this marijuana conversation and talk. I posted an article about Jessica Link's fight. Yeah, tell us what's up, Derek Gates. Why didn't you get your fucking fight approved? What is up? We want to know. Planet Hank. We've been fucking teasing everybody. We've been making fucking waves. Everybody's mad at me as per usual. Everybody hates Hank. Oh, Hank, stop telling the truth so much. We hate you. Why can't you just say what we want? Fuck you. That's why. How about that? He goes, send him a link. Now, here's the thing. Planet Hank, today for Planet Hank, today is my first day back to my spring semester of my senior year in production school. I have fucking photojournalism. I have motherfucking goddamn engineering class. Okay? Y'all motherfuckers better get your think on. Go get an education. Stop being so fucking boring and fucking uneducated your whole lives. So I'm getting extra high this morning, fucking running my lips. My schedule is going to be full as hell. All right, here we go. We got to answer. He said, trying to figure that out, probably because of my current suspension that ends the 6th of September, but it doesn't state it on the Florida State Athletic Commission website. So, moving forward this week, I'm going to have Randy Bobandy on the show. He's going to talk about his fights. I'm looking at getting Brad Kelly on. I'm going to look for Tyler Goodjohn. I'm going to look for a number of different fighters. If you just had a fight, if you have a good fight that you recommend, if you have a story that you're interested in having us cover or write an article about a fighter or a situation that's happening, you can contact us via DMs. Slide right into my DMs, you know what I mean? Tell someone. I know we've been doing something right. I know we've been doing something right considering everybody's mad at me. Usually the more people that message me that they're pissed, the more on the correct track that I am. This morning we had Kyle Mish in my DMs mad at me. Yo, there's Wesley Kill Eagle Jr. What's up? I've had everybody in my DMs. We gold for September for childhood cancer awareness. Go gold. Yes, sir. Fuck childhood cancer. Planet Hank live show. Yo, everybody, thanks a lot for fucking watching the show. Always rocking with your boy.